Hey there, it's Dawn again. I wanted to put this little video together for you and just helping you to book your very first appointments for your Mary Kay business. So I've just got some great tips for you that's gonna help you know exactly what to do. First thing you might remember me mentioning in our welcome video is I want you to set a goal to do a power start. And what a power start is doing 30 faces in your first 30 days. And that starts when you do your first face. And the reason for that is just it's really going to build your confidence. So you're going to be nervous and scared and probably mess up when you do your first face, but by the time you get to number 30, you're going to be a real pro. And that's why we encourage you to do that within that first month, just because you've got a month done and now you're great, rather than stretching that over a 6-month period of time. So I want to really encourage you to go for that. I've got a fun prize for you. If you finish it, it's a really big deal to be a Power Start winner. One of the things that can help you with that is your launch party. So I talked to you about that earlier, that either myself or your recruiter are going to help you hold your first party and introduce Mary Kay to your friends and family. So that's going to get you some faces towards doing that power start. The other thing you can do is don't wait until your launch party. You don't have to wait till you start holding appointments. So if you feel ready after talking with me and doing these trainings and you're ready to just let people try this product, I want you to go for it. So you can do faces before you do your launch party. So maybe there's some people that can't come to that but want to get together and try the product, or your kit comes and you're just like so excited and you're like, come over and play. They all count. So you can do them that way. And your faces can either be in person or virtually. Either way counts. And when we're doing virtual appointments, we either do them on Facebook Live or Zoom, but you could also do Facebook Messenger. Just the chatting on your iPhone, like any of those will work. You can do it any way that works for you. Okay, I hope you're putting your list together and are thinking of all the people that could be a practice face for you right now. I always have a list going. So 34 years later, I've still got a list. So as I get referrals from people, as I meet new people, as I do events and get leads from that, they all go on my booking prospect list. So I always have a list to draw on when I need to get appointments on my date book. I sent you some sample scripts for those and how to invite people to your launch party and getting your first bookings. So, you know, when contacting friends and family, initially a lot of times I'll text first, and then many times if we're corresponding back and forth, I'll just say, hey, do you have a quick minute? I'll give you a call and fill you in on the rest of the details. And that seems to work best for me. I just thought I'd go over my scripts with you here just so you can hear how I do it and how I say that. I know that's always helpful for me. So here we go. I'm gonna read it so I make sure I don't miss any parts for you. And you can read this too if you're on the phone with people. I used to do that when I was new. Hi, whatever your friend's name is. Do you have a minute? I am so excited. I'm calling to let you know I've started my own business as a professional beauty consultant with Mary Kay, and I need your help. Part of my initial training is to build my professional portfolio by sharing my products with 30 women. And you could throw in doing a before and after look, but you don't have to. We used to always take pictures, but we don't have to anymore. Just sharing Mary Kay with 30 women. And I immediately thought of you. Is there any reason why we couldn't get together this week so I could get your opinion of our products? I would really appreciate your help. Great. And then you could also throw in, we can either get together in person or virtually, just depending how well you know that person, which you think they would want to do, if they live close to you, if they don't, that sort of thing. So if she says yes, you're like, great. When's the best time for you, during the week or on the weekend? And then she'll say, so she says during the week, I'll say 3 o'clock or 7 o'clock. So you just go back and forth. You always give a choice. So you never want to make it a yes, no question. but you want to schedule by choices, because when you give a person a choice between two things, guess what? They'll always pick one. And so you just narrow it down to a choice according to your schedule, and then you'll get her scheduled in. Right? Then once you have her booked, you can say, since I have to do 30 faces, I could really use help finding more people. Can you think of anybody else who might like to join us? And if so, I promise I'll give you some free product as a thank you. And so then, depending on how many people she shares with, if she shares enough, if she shares with at least 2 friends, then you can turn that into a party. She can earn a hostess credit. But I don't go into all those details. I'm just like, hey, if you share with friends, I'll give you some free stuff. So I also sent you a text for a script for texting too, so you could do that and just ask them that way. So that's what we do. I just want to let you know that it's important to never try to sell someone or convince them how to buy our product or how good our product is when you're talking to them about that. I think that comes off salesy and pushy, and I know that a lot of you, that is a concern for yours. You don't want to come across that way. And so what we are really selling is the appointment itself. So you want to sell them on how much fun it's going to be, what they're going to look like, that they're going to get pampered, that they deserve it, what they're getting, all that kind of stuff. That's why someone will schedule with you. Remember, women love to shop, don't we? But we hate to be sold. So that's it. It's just inviting them to that fun shopping experience. Things to help you get a yes when you're booking is a lot of times if you say, I need your help, like I was just saying in the script I did, or I'm in a contest. I'm in a contest, I need 30 faces. Could you use my help to get done my training? My director told me I need to see 5 people this week, something like that. I'm in training. I could use your opinion. Any of those things, a lot of times they'll be willing to help you out with that. When approaching people that you don't know, as well as like your family and friends, maybe they're just acquaintances. It could be people like from your church, from school, from organizations you belong to, or even people that you don't know at all, like a waitress or a sales clerk or something like that. You can use the same words, I need your help, I'm in a contest, that kind of thing. But also if it's someone who is providing a service for me, maybe it's a girl in the store that helped me out, or the post office lady or something like that. You could start the conversation like, you've been so nice to me. I'd like to do something nice to you. I'm a beauty consultant with Mary Kay. I'm looking for, some people to pamper and give a free makeover with. Or sometimes I'll say if it's like a really stressed out mom or somebody that's really stressed out at work, it's like, girl, you look like that you really deserve some pampering. And then I'll tell her who I am and offer that to her. So we will talk more about things like that. I'm always here to help you with booking and new ideas and what to say. That's something that we're constantly working on with the consultants in the unit, but these will just be some initial things to help get you started. It's also helpful to get people to ask you. I do that a lot. Believe it or not, I am really shy and quiet, and I don't normally just go up to people and talk to them. That's not my personality at all. So I've gotten really good at getting people to ask me. Remember, you're a walking business card. So one, you always want to look cute. You always want to have your Mary Kay face on. You want to be using the product so your skin looks great. So a lot of times people will notice that and maybe make a comment about your skin or something, and that opens the conversation. Or the lipstick color you're wearing, or your eyeshadow looks great, or anything like that will open up a conversation. I wear Mary Kay stuff and carry stuff constantly. So if I've got a Mary Kay t-shirt, I would wear that to the ball field, with my kids. I'll wear jewelry that I won from Mary Kay. So the longer you're in, the more stuff that you'll accumulate. Or a tote bag that says Mary Kay. Sometimes even just having a lookbook, our brochure, and reading that in a doctor's office. Like anything that would cause somebody to ask me about that is helpful. And again, that walking business card thing. I always carry business cards with me, or nowadays you can do it virtually too. So remind me and I will teach you how to make one on your phone. You just can use an app like Canva, something like that. Just save a picture. You can make your business card and then you just save it in your photos in a separate folder in your phone. And then it's really easy to text to people. And I love doing that because then I get their information too and I don't have to ask them to fill anything out. It's like, hey, quick, give me your number. I'm going to text you my business card. And usually they'll just give it to you. And then again, your name's Joan, right? You know, and then I'll enter their information in. So that's a great way to get their information and get your card out, and your virtual business cards are free. I'll also not just carry a business card with me, but love handing out goodie bags. So what a goodie bag is just a little bag. You can get like little cello bags like this. You could even use a sandwich bag if you had to, anything like that. I can give you a source of where we get these if you want those. But you just put a couple of samples in, and I'm real strategic as to what I do. So that's why I explain how I make these. So I get a little bag, and then I'll put in a sample of either our charcoal mask, which the charcoal mask and the moisture gel mask are the cheapest samples that we have, so I use them a lot. Charcoal mask or the microdermabrasion, just one of these. And the reason I do one of these is they're gonna see and feel an immediate difference in their skin. So that's what I want. I'm not gonna be with them when they try these products, so I want them to put this charcoal mask on and be like, oh my gosh, this is fabulous, and then they'll call me. So one of these works really good. I make sure I include directions with how to do it. Yes, that's me and my daughter with our charcoal masks on. I can send you these too, so I just fold that up with the sample, and then I might put in a sample of a neutral lip gloss. So this one is Nude Blush, probably one of our most popular lip glosses. Usually women will try a lip gloss. You want things that they'll open and try right away, not something that they're gonna save till a special occasion or something like that. So lip gloss works good. The other one that works really good is the little mascara demos that we had, the little ultimate mascara demos. Women will always try mascara. So do that. And then your business card, or like I said, if you don't have a business card, I can send you the copy of this, and you just print these out on cardstock of just a little card. It says Hello Gorgeous on it, and it's a coupon for $10 off if they contact you for a makeover. So I just stick that all in the goodie bag. So those are great. Like for example, a waitress or a sales girl or somebody that, you've been so nice to me, I want to do something nice for you. Can I give you this goodie bag? Can I gift you this goodie bag? And then I just explain what's in it, encourage her to try it, ask if I could give her my virtual business card. I get her number and I say, great, is it okay if I follow up with you and see what you thought of that charcoal mask when you try it? I think you're gonna love it. So that's how I get their information, and then I can follow up later on and hopefully book her for an appointment. So goodie bags work great at doing that. The other thing that is great for you and really helps you out as a brand new beauty consultant is download the Skin Analyzer app on your phone, and you can use that for people that you just scan their skin. And you could even say, my director told me I've got to do 10 skin analyses this week. Can we just do a scan? So you just take their face in the app. It will make product recommendations for them, which is fantastic. So when you're new and you're not quite sure what products you should be putting people on, this tells you. But the other thing is the app's telling them what they should use. And so it's not you telling them. So it's funny. It's like, oh, it showed you have a lot of sun damage, or you've got like underlying fine lines and wrinkles. Like, this is the product that you should be doing. Would you like to try it? Many times they'll say, well, yeah, because it's showing them the need that they have for it. So it's filling the needs that they have. So that's a really easy way to get people to get with you to try things, and also a way to get people on product, because they just listen to the app with the recommendations that it makes. So that's an easy one to do. So download that app. You can also do lead generating events, and that's just having a table somewhere. So craft fairs, holiday fair, it can be any place that has people. A lot of the girls in our unit set up tables at gyms like LA Fitness and things will let you have table in the lobby, or we'll do harvest festivals and bridal fairs, like anything you can have a table at to generate leads. Now, we're not allowed to sell product at those events, like money and product cannot exchange hands, but we can have a beautiful table set up and encourage people just to register for free makeovers. And I'll give you more details on that. If you get one booked, just let me know. What do I do? I'll let you know to do that. But that's a great way to meet people that you don't know. We do those things all the time. My goal was always to become Mary Kay in my town, so that when somebody said Mary Kay Cosmetics, people would be like, oh, Dawn Wilson does that. And so I worked really hard at that my first couple of years in business, that I did a lot of events. It didn't matter what it was. I mean, I did the Fireman's Carnival. I did it all. That I just wanted to make a presence out there so people got to know who I was, whether they wanted to use the product or not. They knew I was Mary Kay in Coatesville, Pennsylvania. And so then you'll get a lot of leads that way too, of just people will recommend you even if they aren't your customer, but they're like, oh, I know so-and-so does this. So always think of doing those events and talking to those people while you're out and about. It's just good public relations of letting people know who you are and what you do. Mary Kay used to always tell us, when our mouth was open, our business was open. So I think that's a good rule of thumb. Words that I try to avoid are, these might surprise you too, but I try not to say these words. I don't use party, class, hostess, any of those, because that sounds like work, right? It's like, oh, she wants me to have a party, or oh, I have to be a hostess. I'm one of those people, I hate to do home parties. My husband laughs at me because that's what I do for a living. But I won't ever hold them. I hate being a hostess. I'm just not good at it. And he's like, how can you do this as your line of work? I'm good at putting them on for people. And so if somebody asked me to do that, I would immediately say no, because I don't like doing it. But if you're saying, let's get together, let's have a facial, let's have a makeover, let's have some pamper time, let's get together and play with product. Those are all non-threatening, sound fun kind of things to do, right? You'll get a lot more yeses that way. And then once you get them booked, once you get them scheduled on your date book at a time that suits them, then you can always allow them to share with friends. And it's funny, when you allow somebody to do something, then they're thanking you. Thank you so much for letting me share this with my girlfriends. Instead of saying, hey, would you mind having a couple of people over too and being a hostess for me? Like, again, that's work, right? Allowing, it's like, hey, if you want, a lot of times it's more fun if you have a girlfriend or two join you. Can you think of some people that would like to do a makeover too? You can? Oh, great. Invite them. See if they can come. And then I might even say, if she's kind of like agreeing to it, I'll tell you what, if you have some friends join you, I'm going to throw in some free product for you. I don't go into my hostess program or anything at that point until I do find that she's inviting friends. And then we'll see, maybe it's just one, but you know, if it's more than one and everything, then I'll explain our hostess program to her, give her a flyer and show her everything she can get for free. Otherwise, I just give her a discount, or I just give her some free product and maybe something that she wanted. But that's how you just kind of get them in it. So you don't want to overwhelm people with a ton of information. It just find out their interest level and then just go from there. And this will take some practice, but that's why I'm sharing the tips with you, so you can take notes, you can practice, and you'll just get better over time. Our goal as a beauty consultant is to provide a fun shopping atmosphere that then when you're doing that, they're asking you to buy. Okay? Women just want to have fun. They want to feel beautiful. And if you can accomplish those two things, they're going to want to be around you. They're going to buy from you. They're going to book from you. And they're going to share you with their friends. I promise you that. And I will be teaching you more in our meetings together, phone calls, or videos to come, okay? I hope this booking video helped just give you some initial tips of what to say and do, and I promise I'll teach you more in the future. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.